Hello everyone, my name is Dani and welcome to my channel Current Chapter. Today I am here with another Top 5 Wednesday and the topic for this week is Jokesters. So let's talk about books. So Top 5 Wednesday is a group on Goodreads that is organized by Sam from Townsend. I will leave everything in the description if you want to check that out. The topic for today is favorite jokesters. There's no other explanation on the group what the jokester would have to be like, so I picked characters that make me laugh, like actually make me laugh out loud when I'm reading a book. This is in no particular order. I'm actually going to start with one from the book that I'm reading right now. My first favorite jokester is Jupiter North from Nevermoor. So I am still reading this book. I'm like here and a lot's going on, but that's topic for another video. And I'm loving this book so much. It's so funny. Both his type of humor and Morgan's is just my type of humor. It's just so sarcastic and kind of nonsensical. That's kind of my favorite type of humor. He has some things that are not supposed to be funny in the book, like in the story for the characters, but for the reader is hilarious. I'm loving this book. I'm having so much fun. If you can see here, orange is for funny things. So these are the actual times that I laughed while reading this book. So I'm loving it. Especially, so as I said, especially Jupiter North, but also Morgan. This book as a whole is so funny. I'm loving it. So the second one that I want to talk about is actually my favorite. If I was doing this in the order, this would be my favorite jokester, which is actually my two favorite jokesters. It's the Weasley twins. Of course, I think that's the most popular opinion in the world, that they are the funniest characters in the Harry Potter universe. All the practical jokes, all the jokes they make with each other and about the fact that they're twins and with their mom, and since the beginning, since the first book until the end. I'm not gonna talk spoilers if you haven't read Harry Potter, but there's one joke in the end that's like, why are you being funny now? This is so funny, but why? And it's amazing. And I love them so much. They are my favorite jokesters ever. The third one I want to talk about also has a different sense of humor, and that's Mark Watney from The Martian. I love The Martian so much, and he drives the whole book. Like, his character is basically the whole book, and he's just so funny in the hardest situations possible. He can make this stupid, sarcastic, and ironic jokes about the situation that he's in, and I just laughed so much reading the book. It's really funny. He's great. I don't know if that counts as a jokester, but I laughed at his jokes. My fourth pick for this category, I don't know if he's a character exactly, but it would be Lemony Snicket. So I'm counting him as a character, as a narrator for a series of unfortunate events. I read this book a long time ago, and I've been meaning to read it for a long time. And I just picked the audiobook for the first book, and the beginning is already so funny when he says the thing like they're boiling something and they're blanching something, which means boiling. I don't know why I laugh at this kind of stuff, but I think it's funny. Every time he explains a word in a funny way or just explains the situation in a sarcastic way, I laugh so much. I think those books are one of the funniest books I've ever read in my life. And my last pick for this category is not a specific character, is the whole book. And that's The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's another book that I read a long time ago, and I only remember laughing a lot. It is a kind of nonsensical humor, just the way I like it, just the way most of the people and the books that I mentioned here are like, and that's the kind of humor I like. That's the kind of books that make me laugh out loud when I'm reading them. And it's just all the characters. Douglas Adams probably is the best jokester if we're talking about The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And that book's so funny. I read the second one and I haven't read the other ones because I thought they got less funny. But the first one is one of my favorite books also. I recommend it so much. I recommend all those books that I mentioned here. So that's it for this Top 5 Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know who are your favorite jokesters, if you agree with me in any of these. If you have more recommendations on books that are this type of funny to me, I would love to know. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and click the bell icon to get notifications. I hope to see you in another Top 5 Wednesday. Bye!